And Gordon emptying out the middle. And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points in the ballgame. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Jokic passes to MP. The three. That shot off, and it's Oklahoma City the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And you know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA stardom was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year, and at this point in Shai's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high.
And Denver has possession. The Thunder making the shot. Drains the three-pointer. MP's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Nuggets. It seems everyone wants a piece of MP. It was announced Mobile One will run a campaign centered all around him.
And hard to ignore the star power that MP has started to build. From his time in college until now, he's becoming a household name.
How fast off his feet is Gilgeous-Alexander. What a dunk.
MP, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Holmgren kicks to Dort. And Giddey gets it to go.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
And you love seeing that great Mobile One drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen. That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Brown the pass to Jokic. The Nuggets moving the ball around. And here's MP for three. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 9.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Now Giddey after the missed 3 from MP. From 10 feet out. And the rejection by MP. And this team, Greg, drafting MP, hoping he can grow into the leader here. It might take some time, but he should, I think, find his way.
Timeout. And those intangibles were a big reason to draft MP. We'll keep an eye on him as he develops and steps into a leadership role for the team.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first quarter. Giddey kicks to Dort. There's the pass to Joe. Now here's Giddey. Right wing. Here's Pokusevski. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Denver now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. MP from deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
40 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Giddey. And easy 2 points on the layup. Giddey's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you love the play call by Josh Giddey. Calls the screen to him. Simple pick and roll action. He understands what to do with the ball.
Hits the three-point bomb. And that's 15 points for MP.
Well, it's something that only a handful of players have to deal with. Getting booed on draft night. Never a great feeling, but it can act as a motivator.
And hopefully, Greg, that's how MP has used it, as motivation. The player feels like they're in a losing situation, but MP is doing everything he can to win over the fans. The three from MP. And again, Denver with the triple.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And so it's Denver in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Ben White.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Houston.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Lou Dort out there with Williams. Then there's Holmgren. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
You can just see the development of Lou Dort's game. Gets himself into that in-between area and makes it look easy.
That bucket in no time at all. And that's 21 points for MP.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
During the last decade, from 2010 on, Doris, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Free throw, good. Jokic. And different games, different official. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question.
Denver ends up going with a whole new group. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Outside Jackson. Kicks it out to MP. And the three ball is good. MP's got the lead up to 11 now for Denver.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look. Look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Here's Giddey, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.